Hey y'all, and I feel like I need to make a little deeper understanding of my last video of removing my chakra overlay with Tony Sayers and the removal he did twice. I had 2 sessions with him. And since I use Instagram as my main platform, although I now have 31 subscribers to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all. But I use Instagram as my main platform, and you only get 15 minutes. So I had to cut my video short. I couldn't make any more explanations in that. But I feel I need to speak a little bit more of my experience with all that and entities and beings and healers and their bias and what they remove and how that affects the person that they're working on. Now, I have had a few different experiences with healers. I'm not religious. I do not believe in the Bible and all of the shit taught in the great book. But when I have had healers that have used references to, our Lord Jesus and blah, 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 to remove whatever, it didn't do a goddamn thing for me. If anything, it repulsed me because I don't believe in those things. Those healers did not help me. The other healers, my best friend, love you, girl, she has done more for me than anybody. And she uses a form of Reiki, but it's not exactly Reiki. It's just her own form of energy healing that she got from Reiki. But I do have some beliefs on the mainstream, the signs, because I'm a level 2 and I've never used signs, and I was energy healing before I even knew what Reiki was. So you can use energy healing without using Reiki. But in my last video, I spoke of Tony Sayers in particular with the appointments I had with him. The first, it was just a clearing, in energy healing. And I honestly did feel like he removed things that I needed. And because of his bias that everything is malevolent, it was pretty much like, when you have treatment for cancer, it knocks out the cancerous cells, but also kills all the good bacteria and the good things in your body. So he took out everything. And I felt completely, my immune system, my energetic immune system was completely devoid of everything, good and bad. And I felt empty. And, I was going through a really hard time. I had been severely attacked by entities, and since they were attacking me so bad, I allowed them into my body because I just wanted it to stop. And of course, me being the dumbass that I am, it didn't stop, it got worse. And I struggled a lot. And they hurt me a lot. They cut me and burned me, and things I would never do to myself, because actual malevolent entities will use your worst fears against you, and mine are physical pain and insanity. So they gave me a lot of physical pain and made me feel completely insane. That is what they do. Malevolent beings will use your worst fears against you. And then my best friend, love you girl, really helped me through that, kind of cleared that from me. Like, I even had a dream after I didn't even know she was doing work on me, but I dreamt that I had this whole fucking army after, what was the dream? Like, she got me a job with her, and I was walking around with her boss, and then there was like this whole army just like battling this dragon in the sky. She's like, "Did you do something?" She's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, I totally felt that." So, yeah, real like healers that don't use bias and dogma can do a world of difference, but I felt I needed to do the chakra removal, the chakra overlay, because that is what Tony Sayers talks about, is the chakra, 7 chakra system is an overlay in the matrix. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to have this done. Maybe I need to have all of this removed so that I can be my complete self. And after the appointment I had with him 3 weeks ago, I have felt nothing but complete emptiness, completely devoid of any energetic immune system whatsoever. He removed everything that was bad, but he also removed everything that was good. Because of his bias that all beings and entities are malevolent, which, if you actually think about that, all humans have both light and dark within them. And I am a dual being. I have equal parts dark and light within me. So if I have darkness within me, according to his doctrine, I'm evil because I have darkness in me. So with whatever work he did, he removed things that I needed, and I have felt like I have absolutely no energetic immune system whatsoever. I've been severely depressed, borderline suicidal. Like, I just don't want to fucking be here anymore. There's no fucking point. And I think that needs to be expressed to people that are thinking about going to healers, that you need to be aware of their biases and their beliefs and what they're actually doing to you, because I believe some of the things that, he says on his channel, but other things I'm like, I don't quite, believe that. But like, I've read some good things about removing the 7 chakra overlay system. So I'm like, okay, I'll try this with you. But since then, it's been nothing but shit. And after the first day, I was feeling a lot of negative emotion, purging, like things that I spoke to him about in that appointment were just playing over like a broken record in my mind. And he's like, that's just purging, you have to do a lot of inner work. It's like, if you're fucking spiritual, that's all you're fucking doing is inner work. Like, I've been doing inner work for decades. So that was the only explanation he gave me, was do inner work. And then he mentioned the self-harm, which was really insulting to me because I didn't do that to myself. And I reached out to him for help because he was a spiritual person, and I didn't know who to ask for help. Going through possession, an actual, demonic attack, entity attack, where they were hurting me. And then his opinion is, oh, you're just fucking hurting yourself. Or, like, that made me feel unseen, ununderstood, and like, maybe I'm just nuts. But I actually do know people that have gone through that type of thing, that no, I'm not the only one. So these things need to be spoken about so that people going through it can know that they're not alone. And if I was a dick, just calling him out, it's, sorry if you think I'm a dick for calling you out, but that's who I am. If I see something that you're trying to do that you call, being helpful to a collective of people that is actually not helpful, that has actually harmed me personally, I'm going to call you out. And I know I can be a dick. I know that I can just call people out, and it's not the best way to go, but that's just part of who I am. Somebody has to do the dirty work, and somebody has to call people out. And if other people can't do it, well, I guess it's left on me. I have to call it out. And I have to speak my truth. I've gone my whole goddamn life with people telling me to shut the fuck up. Or it's like, no, I'm not going to shut up anymore. I'm going to speak. I'm going to tell my story and my experience and the experiences of others that I know of to help other people. And I don't want to be a dick, but it's the truth that this experience did not help me. And, I did research on the whole chakra overlay system, and it all seemed positive. But Tony Sayers also did a removal. So I don't know if it was either or both. But with the removal, he said he removed all kinds of things from me. And being a dual being and understanding both light and dark, that not all dark is malevolent, that I needed some of the shit that he took away from me, and now my energetic immune system is completely devoid of any protection whatsoever. And now I'm empty. I'm devoid of anything. So I need to speak to people so that they understand what this type of treatment or, energetic healing can do, that you need to be aware of the healers that you're going to, what their bias is, what their beliefs are, and what they're actually doing to you. Because that can affect you in many ways. So research these people instead of just going to them, because I felt I wasted some money and it hurt me. So, up to 15 minutes. Sorry, but just a little more explanation. Love y'all.